What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Rob, and we're doing the 1985 classic Teen Wolf. How long's it been since you've seen Teen Wolf? Well, this is the first time I've watched it since the VHS days, and damn, I'm glad I watched it again. This is directed by Rod Daniel. You'll know his masterpieces that he's done, like K9 and Home Alone 4. Yeah, Home Alone 4, what a fucking classic. Unfortunately, he didn't do too much after Teen Wolf, really. Basic storyline and plot is a teenage nerd who discovers he's a werewolf, and his life is about to change big time. Discovering hair in places where hair has never been before. Basically, a puberty movie. The setting and the atmosphere in this movie is the high school gym, basically. It's basically the high school gym. A few parties here and there, but every basketball game I notice that they play is always at the Beavers' home ground. Not a bad fixtures. We never see an away match. We only see their home matches. Pretty damn good fixtures. Now, the casting and the acting. Michael J. Fox plays Scott, who is the teenager who becomes the werewolf and ends up being cool as shit. And he does a fine damn job playing that as well, Michael J. Fox. Never done anything bad. Never done anything bad at all. Jerry Levine plays Styles, and tell me if I'm lying. When you watched this as a kid, you wanted to be Styles, didn't you? You wanted to be Styles, and you wanted to be Styles. You wanted to be Styles. We all wanted to be Styles. Actually, I wanted to be Booth. Shut the fuck up. Ha. Now, Styles when he's surfing on the roof of the car. Now, we know Teen Wolf does it later on, but you can tell that's a stunt double and he's hanging on to something. But when Styles is on the roof, damn, that actually looked like he was doing that. It really looked like he was surfing on the roof and didn't fall. I want to know, I don't like watching makings of movies, but I want to know, it definitely wasn't a stunt double and they couldn't put his head on something. That was him. That was him. Now, the dialogue in this movie is basic. It's funny and it's corny and it's 80s all over. But it also tells a story. The dialogue isn't too bad. It does tell a story. They use dialogue that you probably can't use in movies today.
Are you going to tell me you're a fag? I mean, if you're going to tell me you're a fag, I'm not a fag.
Snowflakes will be furious watching this for the first time. They can't say that. Well, they fucking did. Oh. Now, the score and the music in this I really wanted to touch on. Because the opening scene, the opening credits made it sound like it was a horror movie. It was brilliant. The dook-dook, dook-dook, dook-dook. It really did make me think when I was a kid a horror movie was about to start. Good choices of music in this. Some Beach Boys, a little bit of everything. It's really good. Really good score. Really good music soundtrack. Except for the final credits song, that was lame as shit choice. Bad choice. So the opening sequence, like I said, you would really think it was a horror movie with the music, and then it's the Beavers, the shittest basketball team ever. And we see Scott, he's a loser. It's a pretty damn good opening to the movie because you get the gist straight away about him, about his character, about what he is before he turns cool, man. The horror in this, there was elements that they tried to do. I know it's a comedy, but they tried. Like buying a beer for the first time.
Give me a keg of beer.
Gives you that illusion that it could be something more than what it is. The first wolf transformation when he turns into the wolf. Looks fantastic. It's 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Once again, you could think it's a horror movie just from this start bit, just from the first 20 minutes. His transformation during the basketball game, though, is more on the hilarious side. And now his team starts winning. And he's cool now, and he's good at everything. The comedy, there's so much fun and comedy in this movie, there really is. His high school dance is hilarious with the Saturday Night Fever taking off. That's a fucking copyright. Now, there is drama and realism in this. Don't get put off, but there is. When you watch it and analyse it, it really is. Scott wants the hot chick, but she thinks he's a dick until he's the wolf. Booth, the nice girl, that's a friend, she wants Scott, but he wants the hot chick. And Booth, she hates it when he's not a nerd and is cool as the wolf. The situation is real, people. The situation is real. It's a drama, I'm telling you. It's a fucking drama. Act 3 is the climax of this movie, the last 20 minutes. And it's the basketball grand final. They've made it to the grand final because the wolf has helped them get all the way. But they play without the wolf. We don't need the wolf anymore. Scott just wants to be himself. He wants to win this without being the wolf. He doesn't want to be someone else. He wants to be himself. Morals to the story, people. And we get a Mighty Ducks moment at the end. Did it keep me engaged and drawn in? Hell yes it did. Fun, fun, fun. I had heaps of fun watching this again. I really had a ball. How it left me feeling? Well, a little bit of a guilty pleasure because I want to watch part 2 now. I want to watch the boxing Teen Wolf, the boxing one, Jason Bateman's one. Honest evaluation, buy it, own it, show it to your kids, watch it. If you haven't seen it in ages, you're going to have a ball. And basically, watch this movie if you like any kind of... It's not just a wolf movie, it's an 80s comedy as well, but it's also got that sports feel like the Mighty Ducks, a little snidget of it. So if you like the Mighty Ducks, you might like this movie. But I give this a popcorn rating of 7 out of 10. This is a solid 7 out of 10. Loved it. Can't wait to watch the second one. Don't know if I'll do a review on the second one. Drop down if you want me to. We'll see how this one goes. But a solid 7 there. Now, we just did a werewolf movie draft. We did the movie draft on Wednesdays. Check out that episode because who drafted Teen Wolf? Have a look to see who drafted Teen Wolf in their box set. Someone did. It did get picked. Have a look where on the rankings in the Wolf movies, Teen Wolf got picked. Definitely check out the movie draft. We have a ball doing that show. Fun as fuck. But apart from that, I'll be back with whatever the fuck I do next. Like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want, but make sure you say hi to your mum for me because she's expecting that. Until next time, see you.